It's generally believed that when a girl child is educated, the nation benefits from its ripple effects. Unfortunately, they are the most vulnerable in our present-day society, suffering from various forms of molestation, such as rape, child marriage, domestic violence and discrimination, and all sorts of other discriminations as well. So hence, the International Day of the Girl Child was established to celebrate the impacts of the girl child in general, and as well as how girls face all these forms of molestations. Now, this is established in order to bridge the gaps and discover more opportunities for adolescent girls. Today, I have the current Miss Nigeria with me, talking about Miss Beauty Tukura Eswanyi, who is actually a pioneer, a representative of girls and women around the world, and as well a beauty queen of repute. Thank you so much for joining me in the studio.
Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. Okay, so seeing you and the way you look today, you look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
How do you feel like when you see that the weight of the girl child representing every woman around the world? How is it for you? How is that kind of weight on your shoulder right now?
Calling it a weight would be wrong. It's an extreme privilege. And every day I'm grateful for it because it makes me find my voice in different areas on a daily basis. Like I always tell people, the Miss Nigeria crown represents every girl in Nigeria today, every single girl in Nigeria, her voice, her worries, her excitements, and you know, it's just an amazing experience.
Okay, so I can imagine, have you ever wondered one day or someday that you're actually going to have this crown on your head?
Yes, it was a childhood dream actually. When I was 4, I said I wanted to be a Miss Nigeria. Oh, wow. And you know, living my life, I always had it as one of my plans, but you know, my dad would say, finish school first. So when I was done with school, I told him, now I'm ready. And he's like, yeah, okay, you can go for it. So yeah, I did go for it.
So are there other pageants that you probably got involved with before you finally went to the platform for Miss Nigeria?
Yes, preparation is necessary. So before Miss Nigeria, I did Most Beautiful Girl Taraba, because I'm from Taraba State, and I won, and luckily I reigned for 2 years. Oh. Yeah, because we had some insecurity issues, so we couldn't hold the next year. So I held that crown for 2 years in a row. So yeah, that was enough time for me to prepare myself and get used to being a public figure.
So you've won your crown as Miss Taraba for 2 years, and now you're Miss Nigeria for almost 2 years now, talking about the COVID-19 year, because you were crowned sometime last year, 2019, and it's still ongoing. So now, tell us about your pet project so far. What do you have for us?
All right, so the Miss Nigeria organization has just one project. It's called the Green Girl Project, right? Okay. So under the Green Girl Project, we have the Green Girl Academy, we have the Raising Girls Summit, and we have Miss Nigeria as an empowerment platform. So what Miss Nigeria does, you know, cutting across all three majorly, is to key into the major areas that affect the girl child. We're talking about environmental sustainability, we're talking about health, we're talking about, you know, gender-based violence and all the social issues. So when you talk about the Miss Nigeria, you can't limit it to one thing alone. And another big part of the Miss Nigeria organization is the active participation and volunteering. So more than often, we are always found in partnerships with a lot of NGOs and foundations, you know, reaching out to, you know, address different social causes, just the way I'm in Anambra right now to partner with the Whispering Hope Africa Initiative, right, to launch the Girls Lead Club. Before now, we partnered with the End Single-Use Plastic Organization in Lagos, and we were talking about the dangers of plastic pollution and how it affects our society. I've been to different schools and orphanages. So basically, that is the Miss Nigeria. You can't streamline it to one thing and one thing alone. Okay,
so you have been traveling all around the world and all around Nigeria.
Well, it's been restricted because of the COVID, right?
Definitely.
So we started and then the COVID came in, but now this is a start of what we call the state tours. Yeah. So today I'm in Anambra. Expect me in another state any other day.
And so far, how's your experience been like, you know? The light of the nation, right?
Yes, it's been amazing. And you guys truly are a light. It's very welcoming here. I like the smiles on the people. You know, everybody's excited to see me. I'm excited to see them too. So, yeah.
So when you came to Anambra, was there any specific thing in mind that you looked forward to?
I got in yesterday, but today I definitely will be trying the most local delicious meal ever.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of tourism.
I think you should totally try the abacha. That's our signature.
Oh, I
delicacy
think I'm
here.
an Igbo girl by heart.
Oh,
Because I
wow.
love abacha already.
Okay, good. So what are the opportunities? Being a beauty queen, you know, there are girls out there looking up to you, and then they're wondering whether or not that they have hope based on the social vices that they get to face in the society. So can you tell us or highlight some of the opportunities there are for the girls out there?
So there are lots of opportunities for the girls, but basically and most importantly, it starts from education,
Definitely.
right? You educate a girl child, you educate a whole nation, because that's just as simple as it can be told. So apart from education being the most basic and important necessity for every girl child in Nigeria today, a girl child can always pick up skills. There are various skills that the girl child can, you know, pick up, and it's limitless. I like to think about it as limitless because I tell people that, you know, at the end of the day, it's you who's your own driving force, right? If I start at home and said, oh, I want to be Miss Nigeria, I would never be Miss Nigeria. I had to step out, right? Get a free form and do everything that I had to do to become the Miss Nigeria. So the opportunities are there. It's for you to maximize it and be bold enough and confident enough to pursue whatever it is that you want to do without fear. So that is the message to the young girls out there.
Okay, so I'm speaking with Miss Beauty Tukura, and most people know you as a beauty queen. But I'm sure there are a lot of things that we don't know about you. So I think this is like the greatest opportunity right now on television for you to tell us about you. Tell us all the special things that you do, that you have, that we probably don't know, aside the crown.
Okay, so I'm a law graduate, and a lot of people don't know, but I've been holding this crown alongside being in law school.
Wow.
Currently, yes. I have exams very soon.
Okay, I wish you all the best. Actually.
Thank you. So yeah, that's that. And then, you know, I took a course in arbitration. So I'm an associate chartered arbitrator, and I hope to pursue that to become a fellow in the arbitration world part of law, right? Yeah. And I'm also a forex trader. So I love to trade in the foreign exchange market, and I do it for fun, actually.
Okay, that's cool. So while growing up, are there any specific things that you're very proud of that actually spoiled who you are now?
So growing up, I was an A student, and I would say that, you know, my parents played a very huge role in that, because I always had parents that would let me speak. Even if I wasn't making sense, you know, they still wanted to hear what I had to say, right? And that's why most of our sensitization programs always include the parents. I'm very particular about that because it starts from them. So growing up, I was a very outspoken child, represented schools in many, you know, competitions and debates and all those things. So yes, I'd say me standing out from childhood is something I'm very proud of.
Okay, so it's good that we have you here in the studio because a lot of people have this misconception about pageants. You know, they feel it's just about the beauty, the smile, the poise, maybe the way you dress, look, walk, and I'm sure there are a whole lot of things to it. So now that you are here, first-hand knowledge, first-hand, will I say, you know, confession. So can you tell us about it?
So I would say the first most important thing for a queen is character.
Okay.
A queen must be kind at all times. She must have love in her heart for everyone and anyone, right? That is the major attributes of a queen. The beauty is part of it, the poise is part of it. Obviously, you don't want a queen who's acting crazy. Oh, but you know, most importantly, a queen should learn to develop herself. Personal development is something that I feel we don't talk about a lot in Nigeria, but it's very, very important because it works hand in hand with your mental capacity. Right? And when I talk about mental capacity, I'm talking about intellect. Definitely. So a queen should be sound and profound in what she stands for. So these are the major attributes before we talk about beauty.
Okay, I like the fact that you're here right now. I want to know what the process was like for Miss Nigeria pageant when you were contesting. Tell me about it.
Okay, so the process is simple. You get a form. The forms are always free.
Yeah.
You apply, then you go for the audition. At the audition, you know, you're asked very serious intellectual questions about yourself and your intentions, right? After the auditions, if you get called, there's a phase 2 where you have to speak to the whole world on social media. And we know right now that social media is literally a whole world of its own, right? And you're telling them about your plans and why you think you're the best person for the job or to wear the crown and carry the responsibility. Yeah. And after that, then we go to camp. So in camp, it's rigorous training, a lot of intellectual training and a lot of exposure, because they'll be taking you out to see people, to learn new things that you didn't know before. And we get an opportunity to meet A-list speakers, come talk to us and impacting us. So I'm very grateful to the Miss Nigeria organization, because what it does is it prepares your mind for what is to come. Yeah. And it makes you understand that being a queen is a responsibility. And I really want them to hear this, aspiring queens. It is a responsibility more than it is pleasure.
Definitely. Okay, so how was it like in camp for you? What's the camp process? Tell me. I need to know about it, because people will feel like you didn't work so hard for it. But now it's like, I don't know, so just tell us how it was for you.
All right, so in camp, 36 girls all across the state.
Exactly.
Amazing. And for me, it was, okay, so I always have this mentality when I'm going to camp. I'm going there to learn. I'm going there to enjoy the experience. And when I say enjoy, I mean every single part of the experience. From waking up early to going to bed late, to the dance competitions, to the debates and everything that, we do in camp. So basically in camp, it's like a routine. There's a timetable every day. You wake up at so time, there's an exercise routine. You have to eat healthy. Then maybe we have one person come talk to us, or we're visiting somewhere, or there's a task given to us in groups to talk about something important in the society. So basically that's how the camp is structured. It's an overall it's an overall preparation for what is to come.
Exactly. And you didn't have any time in the camp when you had just doubts that...
Oh no, everybody has doubts. I did.
Coming up with a lot of competitions and that.
Well, no, for me, it wasn't really the competition, but at some point, it's normal. At some point, you just cry, or you just get tired, or you just feel like, am I even doing the right thing? Should I be here? It's a normal human feeling. Yeah. But at the end of the day, the goal is bigger than me. It's bigger than anybody. Because the good thing about Miss Nigeria, if you look at my sash right now, it says 43rd Miss Nigeria. Yes. So basically, what I'm trying to...
others.
Exactly. And what I'm trying to say is there would be many more. Exactly. So the crown is bigger than myself. So when I think about that, it's enough motivation to stay focused.
So what do you hope to achieve with your crown? What's the impact that you hope to leave after you've handed the crown over to the next person?
My message is simple. I've always been a girl that believes in having dreams, pursuing dreams, and even with my social media platforms, my message is very clear, very direct. Pursue your dreams. Have a dream as a girl. Yeah. Your dreams are valid, and go after it. That is my message. And for every time I have an opportunity to speak, I never hesitate to preach this message. Because a lot of girls have potential, but they're afraid. They're afraid to dream. They're scared. So they need to find their voice. So I'm all about helping young girls find their voice, guiding young girls in the right direction. And most importantly, something that really is dear to my heart is positive representation. Yeah. Because I believe that right now on social media, there's a lot of negative representation going on. So it's very important that we do as much as we can to put out positive representation so that we do not mislead the girl child.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us on the Weekend Entertainment segment of the Weekend Show. Now, this is where I have to wrap it up. It's been a very wonderful time having a beauty queen right here in the studio with me, talking none other but Miss Tukura, Beauty Tukura. Yes. She is really a beauty to behold. Stay tuned, because Oluchi David and I will be coming right after now, shortly, with social media trends. So please do not go anywhere. We will be right back.
Miss Nigeria is...
Hello Nigeria, good evening, how you all doing? I'm so excited. This was a childhood dream, and here I am, the 43rd Miss Nigeria. Camp was amazing. All the girls, I'm going to miss everybody. I want to thank Nigeria for choosing me. I want to thank the organizers of Miss Nigeria for giving me this platform, and everybody who was part of their team, my camp mates. The fellow contestants, I love you all. Thank you. It was amazing. I will never forget this day forever. Thank you.